So this listing right here is doing about 114,000 a month with 11,000 plus reviews, which is awesome. But then we have this other competitor here with only 1,000 reviews doing almost the exact same. I'm gonna show you exactly why this is and what I would do if I was in the other brand's position. Okay, the simplest thing that people miss out on Amazon is your main image needs to be optimized further, as much as we can possibly be, because it is the number one driver to get someone to click onto your actual listing. Because I bet you tons of people are selling cat litter mats, okay? What makes your better, not even what makes yours better, what makes someone want to click on your main image? Now, this product here, I'm not saying the main image is bad, it's a pretty good main image, but there's one thing that's missing out completely. Where's the cat? It's a cat product. Where's the cat? If I'm looking for a dog product, I'm looking for a dog. If I'm looking for a baby product, I want to see an actual baby in the actual main image. Maybe it's a baby bib. Maybe it's something they're drinking or eating. I want to see the actual baby in use because consider who is buying the product. If you're selling baby products, you know a mother is typically buying the product, and they want to create some sort of familiarity with the actual product itself. If I'm a cat owner, I have a cat. If I buy something for a cat, I want to see a cat in the actual main image, not because it just makes it super more appealing, but it makes them more familiarized with the customer. And these guys, they have it where it's great. They have the litter box, one pack, I love it. XL original cat litter mat, and they have the USA sign, but they should have a cat somewhere here coming out of the actual litter box. And if you have a look at these guys with 1,600 reviews, and these guys have like 11,000 reviews right here, 11,000 reviews. Look at it. Their main image is very simple, right? They can do more in the text here, but I can literally see the cat right coming out of the litter box, right? And people love cats. If I'm looking for a cat product, I love my cat. I want to see an actual cat using the product. As simple as it sounds. This is one thing that they can do right away that can really help them drive more clicks to their listing. Now, another thing is I think their infographics are a little bit too basic, right? You don't want to overload it with text, but I feel like you should have a little bit more text than what they're actually showcasing here. So let me make myself smaller right here. I don't think I got this big. So it's pretty solid main images. Urine won't soak through. Soft on pause, dry matte feature. This is really good. But there's a lot of stuff we can add further. If you have a look at this competitor right over here, you have a look at their images, you can just tell it's a little bit better, right? Keep home clean, collect cat litter, traps cat litter. Now, nowadays on Amazon with the Rufus algorithm and obviously SEO, the more keywords is not typically the better, but you got to at least have a little bit more relevant keywords for what a customer is searching for. If someone looking for a cat litter mat and they want a specifically a trap litter mat or want raised edges or silicone material, we know this listing is probably going to get more visibility. More things here, a large size cat litter mat, what is included in it, right? You see there's more text here, and it's not like it's overloading text, it's very small, but it's very readable, right? And that's what we want. Next here, easy to clean. Why is it easy to clean? Another thing here, multi-cone silicone mat, and it's all really good. So although these infographics are not bad, but I think you can add a lot more relevant short-term keywords that what a customer is actually searching for, intended to buy. Just think about this. This listing has 10x less reviews and doing the same amount of revenue. Priced at $22. This guy's priced at $9. So this guy's cheaper actually with way more reviews, okay? Consider that. And then if you have a look at the variations, this guy has tons of more variations. Look at the different colors. Not only the colors, they have different pattern types. If you look at this, they have at least 3 to 4x more variations, right? These guys only have this. Yet they do almost the same amount of revenue a month, which is pretty crazy. And the main image and the infographics definitely play a role into that. Okay, another thing I want to have a look at is the actual keyword distribution for this product. So I'm having a look at all the cat litter keywords here specifically, and you can tell by the search volume, right? These are the main keywords, they're doing quite well. They have pretty good organic ranking, but they're ranked 14, 12, and typically for your main keywords would have this much search volume in the category, and the sponsored bid isn't too crazy. You typically want to be a little bit aggressive for these keywords, especially if you have a listing this strong. For example, right, at 11,000 reviews, we really want to be top of search because it increases the chance we get more clicks and conversions, especially if we're priced below our main competitors. But if you have a look at these guys, they're not super competitive on these keywords. You see, like they're ranked number 13 sponsored rank, right? They're ranked number 19 here, and that's limited search for them because they're probably showcasing on the bottom half of page 1 for these sponsored results. And while the organic might be number 9, if you have a sponsored result even up higher, right, you'll typically get more and more sales. And that's very, very important. This is how the competitor is doing as much sales as them because they're not going aggressive on these money keywords. So if I had a big budget like them, I would just try to be aggressive on these keywords and maintain that aggressiveness, right? If you have typically a good enough conversion rate, which I think they do because their listing is strong, right? We have 11,000 plus reviews at a 4.2 star. We want to typically be a little bit aggressive on those, right? And if you look at all the other keywords, they're not really sponsoring too much on. Other ones they are. I would not go super more aggressive on these. I would just focus heavily on the top one so I can maintain my organic ranking even higher. I want to be in the top 3-4 slots for this product. That's how you really get to like 150,000 from their 100,000 a month right now. Now, if you're an Amazon brand owner and you want to check out whether your Amazon listing is underperforming or it can be improved further upon, I'll put a link down below in bio where you can insert your ASIN in and give me your phone number, full name, and I'll create a video analysis just like this for you where I'll show you some further insights. So link down below. Let me know your thoughts about this listing and what else we can do to improve it.